Many of us know and love the legacy editions of Minecraft, but in my opinion there isn't an opportunity to fully appreciate why these versions of Minecraft are still so great until you compare it to its counterpart, Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Part of what I want to do today is revisit Legacy Edition, specifically Minecraft Xbox One Edition, following that up with revisiting an old world on Minecraft Bedrock Edition. But to fully understand why I'm doing all of this, I have some explaining to do. So I just woke up to 5,000 subscribers, and to celebrate I'm going to be doing two things. One of them involves Minecraft Legacy Edition, and the other is that I have my creeper mug here that I fished it out of the depths of my cupboard in order to use it for this video, because it's going to be a bit of StuartisUnoriginal lore, particularly pertaining to the icon you all know and love and its origins. Sorry, I'm also trying to include this painting behind me because I don't know if you guys know this or remember, but I used to have a Jon Snow poster over there, and I wasn't really a fan of it, but I also didn't have anything to replace the poster with, so it stayed up there so that the room remained even. But after mentioning my favorite film and the fact that I didn't like the Jon Snow poster, my girlfriend made the Wind Rises poster. Made it. Not bought it, she painted it, and I think it looks great, so I just wanted to make sure that it was in the shot this time, which is usually the absolute opposite of what I'm trying to do when there's a fucking Jon Snow poster back there. So we're going to be revisiting the world in which this icon was taken, and add some information to it, just because here we are sitting at 5,000, and the vast majority of you, I would say maybe there are people that remember, maybe one person maybe knows where this icon comes from. So let's educate them. Let's educate the viewers. Before we get into information on the world itself, the icon that I chose for this channel initially was going to change like quite rapidly, but thanks to Ethan, who I'm stating as the one person who might know where this logo is from, it stuck to this because he said he really liked the look of it after I started changing it around, and I thought about it and I was like, yeah, it pops out in comment sections. It's like reusable theoretically for different channels, which I did end up doing, being borrowed. But where it came from was what I called one of my main worlds, which relates specifically to one of my main worlds, which I created when the shift to the Xbox One happened and I got Minecraft Xbox One Edition and left behind Minecraft Xbox 360 Edition. So let's hop into this world and try and see if we can find this icon. This story begins with Minecraft Xbox One Edition. Limited edition indeed. That flashing join button has to do with the video you all are going to love very, very much, and hopefully very soon. But anyway, ignoring that, the origins of this world in which the flower exists is a story of my main worlds. I had a main world every couple of years that I worked really hard on for a really long time, and I for some reason called them like Cookie Land and Cookie World and Cookie Planet and shit. But as you can see, I spent quite an exorbitant amount of time in this world, Cookie World, which came before Cookie Planet. I spent a ridiculous amount of time on Cookie Land, my first main world, but that was on Xbox 360 Edition. And then you can also see something similar with Cookie Planet. I spent half of the world's runtime, maybe more, on Xbox 360 Edition, and then when Xbox One Edition came out, I transferred it over and kept playing for a while. But ultimately I decided I want to have a world, the Xbox One Edition world, you know, where I started it on this edition and it exists on this edition. It's a good time to transition. Hence the existence of Cookie World. Now, if I open Cookie World, you will see that the icon, if you zoom in very closely, the icon actually has the display picture of the last screenshot of my friend Michael's, you might know him as Forrester885, the last screenshot of Michael's old Xbox account, LoopyList, before it was corrupted and deleted. That is the last visible existence of that account, and it exists as the thumbnail to fucking Cookie World, my third main world on Xbox One Edition. And Cookie World got pretty similar treatment to the third main world I'm gonna start calling them third and etc. because this is ridiculous. The third main world got pretty similar treatment to the second main world in that it was transferred to the next version of the game, which is Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Now I could open this world and explore around it, but it's incomplete. It's not where the world finished off, and I could open it and explore the uncompleted version with all of you in survival mode, and I would love to do that if I could copy and paste this world on Xbox One Edition and open that, because also don't ask why the seed is 666. I don't know. And if I open this world, I will lose this thumbnail, this loopy-less thumbnail forever, and I feel like it's something special to me. So we're going to move over to the Bedrock Edition to open up the finished version of Cookie World, or my third main world before I moved on to the Minecraft Survival series, which is currently running on the channel. I just want to note that the Minecraft Xbox One Edition took 7 seconds to open and get to the home screen menu. Not only have I been waiting for like 3 minutes, 2-3 minutes, but it is also glitching out all over the place and doesn't know what's fucking going on. Bedrock Edition is horribly optimized for console. I'll go around this big bend here. Dude, why does that happen? Jesus Christ. Creative Cookie World. And the real ones will know that this is the thumbnail of the saying goodbye video, which I suppose would be the last time I joined this world. And it also has the century-long loading screens. Wow, it's been a really long time since I've been in this world. Oh man, this was a really cool spawn. I think I was gonna put like a big mansion on this house or something. I mean, on this island or something. Wow, okay, hold on. I know why I'm here, like to show the thing off and everything, but this is really cool to see this stuff. This should be the corner of some sort of farm. I think yeah. This is so cool, man. I spent so much time and effort on this stuff. If I remember correctly, you pull this, all the things get flooded down, and then you pull it back up and you go and refill it yourself. I had quite the intricate lot of things happening world. What's this guy's name? Rev? He spawned there and he stayed there for so long, and I decided to put a Riv Thunder. Very retro. Love this place. This was the stable. This is probably the biggest project I did in this world in terms of intricacy, but it's not crazy. I do love it though. And then across the way here is Finn's dilapidated house. All of this was done in survival. I'm just in creative now because I'm taking... Yes, of course, I had the back entrance leading up to Josh's house. I really like worlds that are like super intricate and have multiple pathways to different things and sections. This is my storage room. I always try and start with a cabin that sort of looks like this. This one was one of my favorites. This is Michael's house, by the way, the giant tree up there. Yeah, brewery, and then enchantment table behind me. Then this goes up and out and then up over the hill to the tree farm. We're not done down there just yet. And then down here is the nether wart farm. Beautiful. Same system as the crops. And then up this ladder, the storage room. Love this sort of thing. Beautiful, right? What a lovely spawn. I think a pretty awesome utilization of the spawn. I could have done more with that mountain over there and that island back there, I think. Is this the where was the battle? Yeah, here it is. This is the battle me and Michael had with the wither. I think we underestimated.
I am so dead. I am so dead.
Spoiler alert, it did not go well. Now, the one thing I haven't shown you, this is another entrance to the stable there, which is cool. The one thing I haven't shown you is the pathway down to Finn's house and to the lighthouse. You might notice that there, if you've been paying attention, there's been sort of a divide around where I started. That's because this world was started on a classical size, which is why it has this cutoff at the end, and then this quote-unquote ocean, and then the great expanse starts again. I started it with a classic size because I liked how condensed everything feels, and then I expanded it afterwards to get more of a world. Oh, I forgot one more thing before I continue talking about the lighthouse. This is the unfinished project, one I didn't complete before I closed the world. There was going to be a pathway that sort of looked like this, all the way down to the skeleton farm, which I found very close by to my house, which I think is fucking awesome. And then I spent many hours in there, fucking wasting my life, basically. All the time I could have spent playing outside. Did it just kick me out of the nether? It did. I can hear the farm animals and stuff. That's fucking hilarious. Okay, I love Bedrock Edition. Okay, well, considering I popped out this side, it just rammed me out of the nether. Okay, well, not that I remember much what my nether looked like, but I definitely don't now. But as I was saying, this, yeah, here's the lighthouse. I'm a huge fan of lighthouses. Got one tattooed on my right leg, in fact, my right ankle. But yeah, as the sun is setting, this is perfect actually, because over here, if you take your view over over here to these little patches of roses here, you might notice, or poppies now I guess they're called, you might notice this one off to his little lonesome. And if I position myself accordingly, you might recognize this, but only if you are a very long time viewer of the channel. I'm trying my best. Transporting this world into Java Edition and putting shaders on it. Also having a some sort of light source. Of course it won't look exactly the same because it's not in shaders, and so it can't, but this is what this is what the channel icon would look like if I had taken the screenshot not in shaders. But of course this was for the whole channel banner, this screenshot, and then I zoomed in on the little rose in the corner, made that the icon, and that is the icon you're all viewing today and forever. So in case you were ever wondering, there's your little bit of StuartisUnoriginal lore. It isn't just some random rose. It's a real thing. A very special little guy indeed. Look at him. The most famous Minecraft rose of all time. I know it's not a huge amount I could offer for this 5,000 subscriber special, but I'm working on some big things, but they're going to take a while considering the busyness of my life in general, and I did want to just do something to make it very clear that I'm very grateful for how well the channel's been doing recently, and I won't let it go to waste. And I wanted to say one last huge thank you at the end here, specifically to my patrons Zelbel, Johnny the Carrot, and Gabe, who have allowed me to hire an editor for very specific videos that were done, that were streamed and didn't have like a super huge passion for wanting to edit. More specifically the Elden Ring series. I don't really feel like getting my shit together to edit a lot of those. I am working on 2 of the next videos, and then I've hired an editor to do 2 more videos, and I've paid him a fair amount because there's a lot of sample footage, like over 3 hours for each, and I wouldn't be able to do that. Simply would not be able to afford it if not for the patrons. So a huge thank you. And if any of you would like to support that cause and make sure that more videos can come out, especially when I'm on holiday and I have no capacity to make any videos and you still want to see videos coming out on the channel, you can support that over on Patreon as well.